Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. First month of the season, teams starting to take shape, find out what they can do, and we will learn more here in Week 3. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. So Notre Dame's offense will go on the attack first. Last time these two met, it was a beatdown, and I'm sure these guys would love to land the first punch in this one.
Bragging rights and setting the tone right from the beginning of the game, right? I mean, they came and were shot out of a cannon. They were playing with so much energy and so much fire. They just
Going for a big play right off the bat. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he scores! Touchdown, Fighting Irish!
Forget establishing the run game. Go up top right now, play one, be aggressive. You told everybody all week, we're going to come out, we're going to be aggressive, and they are. They take the shot, they get rewarded. One play, one touchdown. What a start.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Boilermakers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And they'll be met by this defensive front, which can wreak havoc. Wide receiver comes in motion. Walker will fire. He's got it.
not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down. The Boilermakers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Right at the line. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. They punted away on fourth down. Not a lot of room to field this one. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game, run the football. Great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
He's going for the big play. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he made the extra point without problem. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Finds the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The offense lining up for a first down play. Leaves it in his belly. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just feeds the running back. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. 3rd and long right here. DB's right up on the receivers. Walker to throw. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And the Boilermakers will punt it away on 4th down.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on 4th.
Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Slips a tackle and he's got room. He's loose on the right. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown Irish. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They've been hit with haymakers, down 21-0 and really needing to get a drive going here. Walker will fire. Throws to the wideout. Right side, it's Singleton. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Wide receiver going in motion. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. Trying to establish the run. He's got the first down. Open space at the 25. Takes it the other way. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. They have been bludgeoned right out of the gate in this one now to try to find their footing and get back in this game.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. Catches it at the 30. He's got great speed. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. From the gun, and he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Snowed under by the defense.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it down the field. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Notre Dame explosive in the passing game. Let's see what they do here. Rush is on. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
That is exactly what this defense needed. They have not had a great first half, given up a bunch of touchdowns, but this might get them started. This might get the energy going, and maybe...
They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the...
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Stepping to the right. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball.
A shot toward the end zone, and incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground, and so naturally you think, be more aggressive, commit more bodies. Nice job staying patient, playing your responsibility on the outside, not giving up the deep ball, making them earn this, go down the field, and not give up those big plays.
Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Wideout trying to get it in. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Keeps it himself. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Man, I love running quarterbacks, but I get it when people are conservative about it because this is why. Because they do have a tendency to fumble the football more. They don't work on those drills every day like running backs, taking care of that thing, wrapping it up.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 2nd and long here. They think there's room to run to the right here. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
He's looking to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The snap sets up to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. With that latest touchdown pass, might be a good time to mention Brady Quinn threw 6 touchdown passes against BYU. That record might be in jeopardy.
And that's a good day. If you're starting to talk about that already, you know he's spinning it. He's in the zone. He's feeling it, reading the defense, everything coming out on target. He is having himself a day.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. The Boilermakers will hustle to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Oh, pressure's coming. Looking for room at the 40. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Boilermakers decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Here comes the heat. Takes a hit as he fires. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Boilermakers decide to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Looking for room. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. They'll start this drive from the 42. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. He's looking deep. And he went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. A strike downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Notre Dame will now use its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Making the adjustment. Wants to throw one first. Firing for the end zone. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, and time is running short. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Field goal is good. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Tulsa taking on the Army Black Knights.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down.
And it's the Golden Hurricane with a double-digit lead. You can't count out the opposition, but I'd say the defense looks awfully stout so far.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Got a little space. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running it to the right. Nice move to pick up yardage. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone. Notre Dame comes to the line. That last giving them a fresh set of downs. Trying to run, it's Toure. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Shakes off the defender. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. Deep in the end zone, it's Gathers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Quickly to the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Boilermakers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain. They've got a 1st and 10 as we're inside a minute to play here in the 3rd. They'll move the tight end. Running inside. It's Byard. Makes a man miss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. They only need about the length of the football to convert on second down. Keep it on the ground. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. The Boilermakers are rolling down the field. Rashad Downs going up top. Fires quickly. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Cuts it upfield. It's Byard. He's stopped again. He's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Always great to build momentum with an early season victory. Let's take a look at what's in store coming up next week. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got out of trouble and throws. Caught. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that. The Boilermakers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. He's got it inside the 15. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Boilermakers are threatening on first and goal. Tough run here. It's Byard. And he's in. Touchdown, Purdue!
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the Fighting Irish sideline, the team is rallying around their quarterback. He has been terrific today. Every time he comes off the field, they're patting him on the back, making sure he knows that he is their guy. His performance has been stellar. Not a big surprise, but still, the way he's shown up and shown some composure and poise, the guys are rallying and loving what they're seeing from their QB. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. There he goes. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for room. It's Toure. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up second and 4. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Quick completion on the out. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Throws toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. A lot of ground to cover and they need a chunk here on second down. Run ends there.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
He's going to fire deep. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's fired. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. They'll need a bunch on second down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Long way to go on second down. Right back to the well. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires on the move. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Trying to get started. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits. Looking deep. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Jumped on top of the pile. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. Off play action. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Got it. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
From deep, it's Gathers. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Straight ahead, it's fired. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. With the clock running, this should be the final play. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched